Well, hello and welcome to another one of my midweek vlogs. I'm out in the fields again. I have Milo with me and hopefully he'll come to me. Good boy. I was rather hoping that would work and wouldn't be a failure, but he's a good boy. Come here. Here, come on. That's it. You see, one of the things about being an owner of a dog is that you always want them to return to you, especially if they're out in the fields like this. You don't want them running off. And it's just a wonderful experience to walk out in the countryside and to have your dog with you, and that he or she follows you and responds to your commands to come and be with you. This way, Milo, come on. That's it, good boy. Stay. And that's really very special. Okay, off you go, off you go. But he's always sniffing, as you can see. As I think about that, and as I think about the wonderful creation all around me as I'm walking and speaking to you, I just want to say to you, I wonder if you've ever followed Jesus. It's a great thrill to hear of people following Jesus for me. And Jesus calls us to follow him. He doesn't blow a whistle like that, but he does call us. And what he also does is when he does call us, he calls us by name. So not only would blow a whistle, but he'd just call Milo. And he calls us by name. And that's really, really special, that when Jesus calls us, he calls us by name. He doesn't call a crowd necessarily, although he did on earth speak to thousands of people at one time and call them collectively, but actually in that collective call, he was actually calling individuals by name to become his followers. Now on earth, there were some that did follow Jesus. They loved him, they worshipped him, they adored him. But there were some that listened to what he had to say and they just walked away. Some were impressed for a little while, but then they just shrugged their shoulders and walked on. There is no more important decision that you or myself will ever make in life than to follow Jesus. We've had to make some pretty important decisions, many of us, over the past few months in facing the world pandemic in which we have, but there is and there will never be any more important a decision than to follow Jesus Christ. And Jesus calls you to become his followers, his follower. I wonder if you've ever done that. I'm going to play a song, and within it, it teaches us that Jesus is enough for us. This past period of our life has been really hard going for us. But you know, I can say absolutely hand on heart that Jesus has been enough for me. In all that I have personally faced and all that you are facing and have faced and will face, I can guarantee to you, Jesus is enough for you. Christ is enough for you. But within the words of the song, it tells us of the author's own experience, the songwriter's own experience, where they say, I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. I wonder, is Jesus calling you right now to be his follower? You just happen to have watched this vlog out of interest, maybe just wondering what it might be all about. And Jesus is saying to you, I want you to be my follower. I want you to follow me. I want you to know the joy of a relationship with me and to know my smile upon you, to know my love with you every day, to be ready to die, to be ready to meet with God, and to be ready to meet with the Lord Jesus himself if he returns in our lifetime. So thanks for watching. Let's listen and just really take in the words of Christ is enough for me.